The rivalry between Argentina and Brazil is without a doubt one of the biggest and most influential in the history of the game. The two South American giants have each dominated the game through the years. They produce some of the best talent anywhere in the world, and they both have the following of countries who live and breathe football. Welcome to Total Football, where today we'll take a close look at one of the craziest chapters of this fierce rivalry. We go back to the 1990 World Cup in Italy, mostly remembered for the low-scoring games, a few surprises, and for providing one of the best World Cup songs ever. Argentina came into the World Cup as the defending champions, having lifted the cup 4 years earlier in Mexico. Led by Diego Maradona, the Argentinian squad was still mostly composed of the same players who won the 1986 Cup, with the addition of Claudio Caniggia and the surprise appearance of backup goalkeeper Sergio Goycochea. The coach for the Albiceleste was also the same as the 1986 champions. His name was Carlos Bilardo, also known as the Doctor. He was a coach with a very special character, and famously known for having a reputation of winning at all cost. It didn't matter how. Although the 1986 team was a well-oiled machine that played incredible football and gave Maradona all the support he needed to shine, in 1990 the Argentinian team played horribly. In the rough opening match against Cameroon, the defending champions were stunned with a 1-0 loss. In the following two matches, their level did not get better, with a close 2-0 win against the Soviet Union and a 1-1 tie against Romania. Argentina finished third in their group and only classified to the knockout stages through the ranking of third-place teams, a system used when the World Cup only had 24 nations. In the round of 16, their opponents would be their arch-rivals Brazil. The Brazilians arrived to the match as the favorites. Led by their stars of Careca, Alemão and Dunga, Brazil, with a bit of suffering, went undefeated in their group, not displaying their best football but still beating Sweden, Costa Rica and Scotland. It seemed difficult for the struggling Argentinian side to be able to match up against them. In the build-up to the game, Bilardo told the media, "The key to winning the game is stopping the advances of Jorginho and Branco. I'm going to have to come up with something. Right now, I don't know what, but we'll figure it out. Against the Brazilians, we have to win. You'll see." During the match, Brazil dominated the game as expected, with Argentina's best player being the goalpost. Before the end of the first half, a foul on Argentinian player Pedro Troglio forced the team's doctor and kitman Galíndez to enter the pitch. During that time, Julio Alarticoechea grabs a Gatorade bottle from the cooler. Right when Galíndez sees that, he yells to his player to spit it out. Immediately, Alarticoechea spits the water and grabs a new clear bottle. In the same instance, Ricardo Giusti approached Galíndez, who handed him another Gatorade bottle, this one with a message, which caused Troglio to look back at his teammate. In the next shot, it is clear Giusti hands the same bottle to Brazilian number 6, Branco. A minute later, a foul on Maradona caused the Argentinian staff to enter the field once again. Branco quickly approaches and tries to look in the cooler. Number 14, Giusti, the same player who gave him the bottle a few moments ago, quickly notices and tries to block his view. Basualdo grabs a clear bottle from the cooler, while number 7, Jorge Burruchaga, grabs a Gatorade bottle. He acts like he's drinking from it, but very clearly nothing ever came out. At the end of the play, number 6 Branco, who already started feeling weird, tries to tell the referee what happened. For the rest of the match, Branco clearly struggled to play at his regular level. In the minute 81 of the game, after being completely dominated, a flash of brilliance by Maradona and an excellent finish by Caniggia gave Argentina the goal needed to move on to the next round. Years later, it was confirmed by Galíndez and Maradona that the Gatorade bottles were specially prepared for their rivals under Bilardo's orders. It was also confirmed that each bottle contained Rohypnol, also known as roofies, a drug known to cause drowsy effects. It was also told that other Brazilian players such as Alemão and Baldo may have also drank from the spiked water, but it was never caught on camera. In 2004, Maradona, who was at the center of the whole scene, remembered the event on television.
Franco, y venía a tomar Baldo, venía a tomar todo lo bueno, ¿viste? Y yo decía, que tome. Y al banco le digo, estoy en casa, y yo le digo, ¡Banco, no! Se la tomó toda, pateaba el tren y hacían pis.
Branco. Canija que quiere recuperar.
When asked about the incident years later, Branco stated,
Lá o massagista me deu água para tomar e isso é uma coisa que vai ficar na história do futebol porque eu tive problemas sérios. Depois que bebi comecei a ficar tonto e no intervalo da partida, do primeiro para o segundo tempo me senti mal, no segundo tempo também.
Even to this day, Bilardo insists the bottle contained just water, a secret he will most likely take to his grave. But on the other hand, many Argentinian players have confirmed the bottles were spiked. I mean, even the Pope knows there was something added to the water. This incident continues to be one of the most unusual moments in the history of the World Cup and of South American football. Many people see it as a dark page in the history of the game and of Argentinian football, while many others remember it with laughter, as a perfect image of the rivalry between the two countries and of the genius of Carlos Bilardo.